memories do you have of your family of origin's relationship to money, or their relationship or work ethic? Our family of origin is the parameter we use to either do the same we saw them doing, or we use it as an example of what not to do. 1 Timothy 5 verse 8 says, "But if anyone does not provide for his own, and especially for those of his household, he has denied his faith and is worse than an unbeliever." Yikes! Those are some pretty strong words from Paul. So are Christians worse than unbelievers if they lose their jobs and can't provide for their families? Or if they go on welfare? No, of course not. There may be circumstances in our lives where we do need to rely on unemployment insurance or sometimes welfare. But if that becomes our lifestyle because it's more convenient than getting a job, then we have to start asking ourselves some tougher questions. As we saw in yesterday's nugget, God designed us to work and to use our faculties for a higher purpose. Typically, there is about a 40-year period for people to work and then eventually retire. In the early 1980s, a term called the sandwich generation was coined, and it refers to middle-aged adults who were responsible for caring for their children under age 18, as well as for their aging parents, sometimes creating a lot of financial pressure for that sandwich generation. While the commandment states that you have to honor your father and your mother, it is important for parents to make provision for their aging years during their earning years. Now, to some, this may seem so obvious, but to some, they don't even think about funds for retirement until they are just a few years away from it, just assuming that their adult children will take care of them. And it can cause unnecessary strain on the family dynamics. Another phenomenon that is taking place is that children are dependent on their parents for longer and longer and way into their 20s or more. It's taking them longer to launch into adulthood. And that also causes unnecessary strain on family dynamics. Thankfully, there are steps that can be taken to remedy this, as the lesson suggests. So, creating an awareness of hard work and encouraging children to move towards financial independence doesn't start when they are age 18, just the same way that planning for retirement doesn't start at age 60. Earning years are a golden opportunity from God to develop ourselves, not just earn an income in order to survive. And that is our nugget for today. I'll see you tomorrow.